And today, let us begin and continue with a 6 marks question. What are the advantages of viral marketing? In the first point, it has been mentioned as like a lower advertising cost. Yes, very much sure. When you are going to have viral marketing into the ad, into the promotion activities, very much sure it is going to reach to so many people as like probably Facebook, WhatsApp, messengers, correct? So obviously this is going to reduce the cost of sharing the information. Second thing is about fast growth. Yes, very much sure. Maybe in case if you're going to start looking forward that Geo a joint venture with Facebook, maybe recently people have heard about, correct? So when these kind of activities are going to take place, very much sure that particular Facebook data, in the sense the number of users, their likes, dislikes, opinions about any kind of products and services, everything can be hired very easily by Geo. So Geo is willing to join with a e-commerce platform, correct? So it's almost such like where it is going to take its faster growth at a lesser cost. Okay, and the third advantage is about mainstream media exposure. Whichever the media need to get exposed properly, maybe we are going to highlight the same thing into this viral marketing activities. So viral marketing is going to be acting as like spreading it out your ads as such like in the massive, yes, in the massive level. We are going to spread off all our mediums, all our approaches, where we are going to reach to all our clients. We never look forward into the consideration as such like somebody is going to feel annoyed, or else somebody is going to feel better, somebody is feeling satisfied. No, most of the time we are going to get exposed towards all the amount of media wherever it is possible to get execute. So increased credibility. Yes, we are going to create our promotion activities as such like it is required by our clients. So our main concentration is almost like we are going to host our employees, make their mindset to be approachable for our clients with the help of viral marketing. That's going to create credibility as well as increases. Then about rapid lead generation. Yes, the speedy kind of nature what we are going to follow with the help of social media, with the help of messengers, correct? So that's going to give a huge amount of success ratio in terms of lead generation. Lead generation in a sense conversion of sales. Okay, so conversion of any kind of lead into sales, that makes more amount of revenue to the organization. Even potential for great reach. Yes, very much sure. Maybe you can go for finding out a potential market for this particular product and service very easily with the help of viral marketing, and not invasive. Yes, very much sure. See, most of the time, what we are going to receive the emails and what and all the ads will be there in Facebook or else any kind of messengers. Most of the time, it is going to be acting as like a neglecting nature. Okay, so as according to one of the marketing agency named called McKinsey, what they have identified is nearly about out of 10,000 people, one person is going to give a response to viral marketing. That's only the positive aspect where you can find it out that one person, one who is acting as like a viewer to your ad, and whether he is having that conversion ratio, that's a question, biggest question. Anyway, correct. So even the aspect of invasive, orthodox kind of. Okay, yeah. So here we people are not going to showcase that kind of orthodox kind of nature. We are going to produce every kind of mode of approaches, and we are trying to reach many people. That's our intention. Okay. So next point is about building brand. Yes, it is going to be much helpful in terms of building brand when viral marketing is going to reach to the customers repeatedly. When you're going to follow this viral marketing into TV ads, probably continuously for two or three different channels, you're going to make the same amount of viral marketing, in the sense of the same ads will be fixed up over there, and automatically that's going to be supportive to most of the producers, marketing people, that wherever this consumer is switching over the channel, TV channel, obviously he need to watch that ad, correct? So these are all the amount of advantages are there in the viral marketing, where you are going to put your efforts more and more in reaching your clients, consumers. That's the main intention. Okay, and come to the next question is about what are the advantages of Information Technology Act 2000? That's the question. Yeah, truly speaking, Information Technology Act 2000, it's going to be one of the supportive activity for legal recognition of any kind of digital activities, whatever it is that takes place. That's the main objective of Information Technology Act. And a second objective is that employment exchange, even about school admission, these kind of online related documentations. Instead of wasting papers, maybe electronically, digitally, in case if we are going to make it, maybe that much of carbon exposure can be reduced. That is the second objective. And the third objective is about electronic storage of that particular data. Yes, so Information Technology Act is also having the intention to support the companies who are associated into this electronic storage of that data, support them, and make them to secure that data with them. And the fourth point is about internet users. Yes, so we need to provide, protect some sort of privacy for all these people who are associated into this particular kind of activity of internet related. Okay, we need to protect them, because in case if you are going to open up any kind of particular website, automatically by chance, if something virus has been injected into your computer desktop, that may lead to huge amount of damage to your existing data of computer, correct? So where computer crimes need to be avoided, that is one of the objective of Information Technology Act 2000. And even about the amount of bankers and other companies. Yes, of course, legal recognition is very much essential for their bookkeeping. Most of the time, what they are going to maintain that a greater amount of huge data, because lakhs together, crores together amount of customers data they need to maintain in a bank, correct? So they need to get into all these amount of protection. That's the reason Information Technology Act has its own objective for the legal recognition. And the last point is about IPO, initial public offers, and even about RBI, whatever they are going to create their own storage of data. Many of the time, Indian Evidence Act, which is restricting that electronic crime, but in spite of that, also where people they are getting escape out of these kind of activities, and they are doing this hacking and many of those unethical activities. Okay, so that should be avoided. That is the last objective. And one more question we are dealing today. That's about briefly explain the salient features of e-commerce. Yes. So e-commerce activities, when you are going to start leading towards any kind of business, e-business activities, Yeah, basically we do have our own amount of e-commerce activities. Maybe that's going to get start with richness. Yeah, richness in terms of data maintenance, richness in terms of showcasing or projecting that particular article in front of your customers. Richness. That's the first feature. Okay. Second thing is about global reach. Yeah, one of the website or else one of the particular application which can be used by any of the customer without any kind of geographical hindrances are not there. Correct. So that's the reason global reach is the second feature of this e-commerce. And the third point is about the concern with universal standards. Yes, people they are going to maintain that universal standard where that's going to be customized very much sure, but at least for one of the greater geographical area. Okay, so that's the reason it is to be called universal standards have been maintained. And the fourth point is about social technology. Yes, everyone they can able to access. It is not limited for a few people. Everyone can able to access to that particular activity or e-commerce activity. Correct. And the next thing is about personalization, customization, correct? So here into the customization, maybe when our clients are going to get changed, their medium approaches are going to get changed, then obviously customization are going to take place. That's the thing what we people have discussed in the point of view where global reach. Yeah, we are going to make customization for that large geographical area. Okay, and interactivity. Yes, we are going to have a two-way communication into e-commerce activities. Whether we are going to do e-retailing activity, whether we are going to associate with any kind of activity into the amount of company ITE is what we were discussing in one of the session. Correct. So it's very much sure we are going to tackle all these things for the sake of our clients. So interactivity is associated and information density. Yes, database management system is there, acting as like backup for us. Okay, so where we are going to have these amount of salient features, which are going to be most supportive for the e-commerce activity. Okay, so anyways, we people are going to wind up this session with 6 marks questions we have completed today in the 2018 question paper. Okay, and let us discuss 14 more questions from immediately next session. Thank you so much, everyone.